MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vass in coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And
well, in a 7-game series, winning game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mark Burley is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Leading up tonight for the Angels.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in game 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he hits it hard to the right side. Albies brings it in, and that's the second out.
Batting first, the shortstop, Fernando Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High chopper to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is
Leading up for the Royals, the third base.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Minnie Minoso stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Minoso, a 25-year-old. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's going to beat me.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch 1 more time. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to every.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, in the air now, out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Dave Kingman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box now, Chris Martin. This is foul right side. Kingman is off at first with two away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels hit the board first thanks to ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is there. One pitch, one out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mookie Betts goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Into the box, Ernie Banks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2, the count to the Royals shortstop. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Case all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to short. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Russell Martin. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Mark Burley. This guy's still looking at a 0. The 1-0 delivery.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize.
3-0 to him now. Pulled toward right center field. Ohtani waits on it. And the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Change up that time, a swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall, a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Albies picks it up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Minoso is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Dave Kingman, a base hit in his first trip. High and deep to left center field. Mays looks up. Gone!
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Hot shot down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Settling in now, George Brett back to the top of the lineup. as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
So striding in, Minnie Minoso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Willie Mays is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They're on the short end of. In now, Ronald Guzman. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts, still going back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to 3rd now.
Now back, Fernando Jr.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty, but you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels are out in front, 8-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. Instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Tatis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Ernie Banks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out. So here's the Angels pitcher, Chris Martin, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mays looks up. It's over the batter's eye and onto the grassy area in center. My goodness, a huge home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Whitey Ford gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Ronald Guzman to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Aaron Judge. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Two men are out now in the Angels' sixth. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. So up steps Ozzie Albies to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count even now at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. LeMahieu for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Standing in, Whitey Ford. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. He's got it, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Minnie Minoso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The second baseman.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Dave Kingman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. And now for the Angels, Chris Martin. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see it.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Willie Mays. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Then on to first. Somehow in the end they do get him on a 6-4-3 putout, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Case ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Those pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Brandon Workman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Stepping in, Ernie Banks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Ohtani. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earn. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Tatis ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. From the stretch, Russell Martin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls to the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Now batting. The right field.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Now at the plate, Dave Kingman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Martin, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Oh, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for the big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Aaron Judge. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Over the fountains and into the stands for a home run. Wow. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing. 1 for 6.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Danny Jansen. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally.
1-0.
George Brett is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting. Number 9.
Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting. First baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Comes set, now the pitch. Second and third, 2 away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
KC down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they pulverized the Twins 14-2. The Cleveland Indians snapped a 9-game losing streak as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-3. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out Baltimore 10-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Alex Reyes got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10 as the Tigers took care of the Mariners 4-1.
Afternoon baseball. We've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Jacob Stallings continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Adalberto Mejia gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job Keep traffic off the bases. Keep the walks down. Try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Striding in, Chris Bryant, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
First things first, here's a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
First pitch on its way. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, number 492 now for his career. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. That's a strike to throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Ohtani at third with 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that standing in? Adrian Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is popped up. Bryant is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting. Second, the designated hitter, Anthony.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Anthony Alford becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate now, Vinny Novoa. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Over 400 in his last 10 ball games. He's making a great push here late season.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
No outs, nobody on. Ripped down the line. Oh, look at the dive. How about that?
Now batting,
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Yanked on the ground down the line, and he's safe in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 1 for 2. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Yanks able. Up next for Minnesota, Jason Taguchi. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information. Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com. Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM. Fans, theshownation.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards. Track the community market, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is theshownation.com. Hey fans, a reminder to check out the Fast Pitch Pitching Cage located on the 100 level behind first base. To date, the fastest pitch thrown is 91 miles an hour, set by Kyle Saul. And the slowest is 44 miles an hour, set by Wilkerson. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. CA.org.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fastball just missed above the zone. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging up.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Up next for the Yankees.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Cody Bellinger comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The first baseman, number 20.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Diaz.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, one away. The next twin up for Polanco. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1.
Fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to youth in underserved communities. RBI currently serves nearly 120,000 boys and girls in more than 200 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI league nearest you, please visit MLB.com/RBI. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance. fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcast. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcast will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bryant will put this one away and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 43 on the year for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ben Gonzalez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready once again, Jacob Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused, The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now
At the plate, Jose Martinez.
Jose.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Three runs already home here. Line drive to left. Irvin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 11 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate, Adrian Ramirez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one. As we mentioned, he's been one of the league's best with the bat, but his recent results have been a little uncharacteristic. Nothing too serious, but over the last 10 games, he has seen some of his least productive at-bats for him so far this year.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Anthony Alford. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Vinny Navoa fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Jason Taguchi.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Jason Taguchi, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to. Next for New York, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Cody Bellinger.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Irvin is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles is on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Phillip Ervin. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
A reminder fans that all games on AM 1440 by the announcing team of Jason Villa and Luis Martinez. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical conditions. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org. Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house. courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. Our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family can move down to 4 seats behind home plate. Again, courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring newer used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations. Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off.
Play ball!
Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, catcher,
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now that's popped up. Bryant in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of...
Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The New York Yankees with the division leading 100.